literally just woke up. And so now I got the teapot going for my coffee. Ukraine is for grifters. There is so much bullshit. The fog of war. This just in. Latest Ukraine update. Look at who all is online doing their live shit. Oh, Freedom Convoy. They had time to get etched, embossed, chrome-plated front bumpers for these trucks that say mandate freedom. That's how you know it's organic. Just like the Ukraine will stand for Ukraine or whatever banner that they showed supposedly in Kiev that's like perfectly laid out lettering and everything. That was a printed banner. They had to have had that made in advance so that they would be ready to roll it out in March. Like, come on. Look at some of the people that are doing live streams talking about Ukraine. People are throwing them super chat money. They want to, listen up. We got the thing. We're doing a blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is a war room. Fucking Marf. Here's my impression. All right, guys. So, look, we got the latest update, and some other news sources told me some shit, and so now I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say it in a way that gets you all whipped up and worked up, and oh my God. Should be buying storable food and ammo. Everyone should be owning at least one, if not two, firearms. Everyone. That's 350 million people in this country, approximately. There should be something like 300 to 600 million firearms so that everybody owns one. Not repel the enemy. No, just to prevent anything from happening. An armed society is a polite society. Because we're going to need that shit. Because eventually we're going to move on to another topic. How many people are dropping super chats on these different channels that are informing them? Great job, man. Keep doing the good work. Blah, blah, blah. It's fucking hilarious. I love what you're doing. Blah, 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 blah. Seen one guy, veteran, CBD merchant, painter. I remember he had a World Economic Forum Crenshaw, old One Eye, on his show. And that fucking big, muscular, too jacked for the gulag cuck pussy failed to ask a single hardball question of a fucking United States representative because we can't even get him to come on the shows, man. We gotta be nice. Bitch, that's what the mainstream media does. You're no better than them. Fuck you. How to paint like a bitch. Today, though, he's fucking raking it in. I guarantee it. Everybody's doing it. Ain't just him. Everybody's doing it. Look, the shit's going on. We're going to talk about it. And we're going to fucking whatever, dude. Who cares? Who fucking cares? We have no business being there. I did that down the drain video that like nobody watched. A little short. So here's part two's little addendum that I didn't even think was worth doing a fucking separate video for. That's how unimportant this shit is. Yeah, it's going to affect our fucking economy because they allow it. It's all connected. It's all the same fucking crooks. Ukraine was a puppet like Banana Republic. Their government was sacked with the assistance of our government to put in people that are friendly to our government's interests. And so the government that just is getting sacked right now over there are in fact a bunch of puppets. This is not just some talking points or whatever. I'm not in favor of an invasion of that country. I'm not in favor of a war. But what I'm saying is that to be like, we need to support democracy, but no, that's propaganda. And if you're going along with that shit, you are a fucking useful idiot. Stupid. Grifters. Ukraine is for grifters, you see? Second topic, Biden and Harris, Gallows 2022. The fucking shit pants, diaper, Parkinson's, dementia, war criminal, and absolute embezzler. Because in Ukraine, we send them $1 billion a year. Where does that money go? It goes to the government. The government says, okay, we're going to distribute it. This fucking 45%, 50% of the $1 billion goes to Burisma, 10% of which goes to the big guy, who is Biden. Yes, there were, I believe, some chemical or biological labs over in that country, and that was the places where the Russian army happened to hit. And a fake gas company that doesn't actually deal in gas, that just launders money because it's a puppet state. This is true. Alex Jones successfully and accurately predicted all of this in October, by the way. Teapot's going to whistle here in a minute. Storable food and ammo. The imminent collapse of society has been imminent for a while. I know, I get it. But the second you don't have the shit, you waste your money on super chats to some fucking twat. And what's going to happen is, power's going to go, the internet's going to die off or some shit. Everything's going to be completely disconnected from everything. Food riots coming on, and you ain't going to have the fucking food already, which means you're going to have to go participate in the food riots, rob people's houses and shit, get shot by somebody on their porch with a shotgun. But I got my babies to feed. I got to get out and find... Oh, man, you should have planned better in advance. Sorry, man. Can't say you weren't warned. Got people whipped up, freaking out. The propaganda they are throwing out is straight up some shit out of the 1940s. It is Smith-Munt propaganda, which guess what? That shit's legal. Remember how many times I've been bitching about it since fucking 2012, 2013, 2016? And I'm not joking. I want that fucking cackling bitch and that, come on, man. Gallows. Dangling. We need that. Fucking trucker convoy in America for what? Well, I don't know. They're going to say it's for mandates, but really it needs to be for fucking everything. Shut the shit down in the middle of the war. Cool, dude. What they need to do is shut the shit down in the middle of the fucking war. And yeah, it's going to drive prices up. Yeah, it's going to make everything even worse. And, oh man, they want us to blame the fucking protesters instead of the people they're protesting against, who are absolute fucking criminals. Just like we saw happen in Canada, right? And a lot of Canadian people believed the propaganda. They listened to their corrupt-ass government. Well, if they fucking release the Emergencies Act, they can go home now. No, that wasn't why they were there. That wasn't why they were there. So it's like people show up for a protest, and you start fire hosing the protest, and then the protesters like, yo, knock off the fire hose. And then you stop the fire hose and go, okay, we're done with the fire hose. You can go home. It's like, okay, but what about what they were protesting? So what are these truckers going to be protesting? I don't know. I have a feeling that a lot of this trucker protest shit in America is completely manufactured. I'm not sure it's organic. It could be a false flag. It could be a bunch of patsying. Because these guys are going to get to D.C., and the leaders in D.C. are going to be in bunkers in like Camp David and NORAD and shit because of the Russia, Ukraine, we might get a nuke. Ukraine is for grifters. Who's in the bunkers? A bunch of fucking people that deserve the gallows. When they get to D.C., it's just going to be the D.C. Guard waiting for them. How's that supposed to go? And for what? The people they're there to shout at and protest and shut down won't even be there. Plus, you told them you were coming 2 fucking weeks ago. In other news, in my personal life, things are fine. Things are great. Great. But looking at this other shit, yeah, man, I just woke up. Back into this world. Holy shit. I have something to say, and here it is. I said it. Ukraine is for fucking grifters. Biden and Harris for the gallows 2022. Storable food and ammo. Everyone should be legally owning a gun. It's your right. Exercise it, motherfuckers. You're gonna need it, and you can't bitch and complain when you don't have one. If it does in fact hit ye old fan, If something happens in the government or the society or the infrastructure collapses and you don't have the means to defend yourself and your family, you become the prey. Have a nice day.